Hello, this is Everard Junction, and today is a slightly different video from the norm. After I finished the allotments recently, I decided to take a bit of a break from the actual layout itself and focus on some of the road vehicles for the layout. Now, trying to find vehicles for the 1980s, particularly commercial vehicles, is quite difficult. Most of the stuff that is out there is either kit built or has to be bashed about quite a little bit to get something convincing for the 80s. But over the past few weeks I have done a few bits and pieces, so we'll have a look at what I've managed to come up with. Okay, so what you can see here is a mixture of ready-to-run stuff that has been modified and kit-built stuff. Some of the trailers are kit-built, some of the trailers are actually scratch-built completely. Some of the cabs are ready to run, you can buy them from the shops, others have to be built as part of a kit. So the first thing that I messed around with was the Base Toys Leyland T45 or Leyland Road Train. Some of you may have seen this in my 2013 layout update video where I had a yellow one of these with a secondary axle behind it. That truck is now sitting over there with the flatbed trailer. This is pretty much how it comes out of the box, although I have painted the wheels black. Apart from that, it's basically standard. And I've modified this in various ways to create other trucks that you can see here. But this is the easiest way to get yourself a truck from the 80s, as you know, it's basically ready to go. Second truck is a Volvo F10. These would have been fairly old by the 1980s. This is still fit for the period, but they would have moved on to probably the FH series, I would have imagined, by the late 80s, early 90s, but nonetheless it's a very nice truck. This is a kit made by Nightwing. You can get it from Express Models. Big thanks to Dave Class 47 for pointing that out to me. I had seen them in the past but completely forgotten about them, so when he reminded me I went and ordered a couple of these, and it really is a nice little kit, easy enough to put together, and once painted, as you can see, it looks very effective. And the third truck that I've got is this Mercedes. I'm not entirely sure what series of Mercedes this is, although I've seen many pictures of trucks with this same body style during the period, so I think it's a pretty good fit. Again, this is a Nightwing kit, and it's available from Express Models. At least I think it's a Nightwing kit, but yeah, it's on Express Models, fairly easy to find. After getting these trucks, obviously I'd seen a lot of videos during my research, and I'd seen various liveries and companies that no longer exist and various bits and pieces, and I wanted to capture some of that for the layout. So quite a lot of you, I imagine, will probably remember BRS and their truck rental livery. I wasn't alive when they were around, but I've had a go at recreating their livery. I think it's come out quite well. I've made the transfers myself using crafty computer paper. You can buy it from their website, and basically what you do is you make your transfers in Microsoft Word or Paint or Photoshop, size them up how you want, print them out on the special transfer paper, give them a coat of varnish, let them dry, cut them out, and you can use them just like ordinary water slide transfers. And then you can basically do any livery you like and create anything that you want. The other route I took was to scratch build my own trailers, such as this Mothercare truck, which I think has come out really well. The back of the truck is from an old model that I had. I don't know who made it, but I had two trailers, and the backs were about the right size, so I took the doors, the backs off them, but the rest of it is plasticard and it's scratch built, and I think it's come out really well. The lines are painted with a mixture of acrylic and enamel paint. I think the yellow is acrylic, the rest are enamels, and that's just done using masking tape. The Mothercare lettering is hand painted. Took me absolutely ages to do it. It was really quite tricky. Basically, when you print out the transfer, obviously you can't print it out in white. The only way to get around it is to print the transfer out on, say, a blue background with white lettering. But I don't like the way that sort of looks. So what I did was I printed it out in black, stuck it on the trailer, and then used that black lettering as a template. Now, I think it's come out quite well for my first go. Incidentally, I've done two of these trailers, another one over there. So if we take a look at the cab, this is a Leyland Base Toys T45 or road train, depending on what you want to call it. If we have a quick look, so there's the standard cab as it comes out of the box. It's nice enough, but it's only available in yellow, and there's no livery as such. So what I've done is I've modified it with the air scoop that quite a lot of these things carried, particularly the Mothercare ones. I found lots of archive footage of the Mothercare trucks driving around Wellingborough, Northampton, and this is basically how they looked. I've copied them pretty much exactly, given it a number plate, done the Mothercare logo on the top of the air scoop. The air scoop is very difficult to make. It's made out of plasticard, araldite and filler, and it really took me a long time. These trucks as a whole have taken me a number of weeks to assemble and put together. It's quite difficult to do. That's why I've not done a how-to video. This is advanced. It's quite difficult. You have to come up with your own sort of way of doing it, how you like to do things, and it takes so long. I just didn't do a video on it. And there's so many different methods. I mean, for example, this trailer is scratch built, but this is ready to run that's been modified. That's a kit, and that trailer behind has been scratch built. So I did so many different things, and I just wanted to get them finished really and show them to you guys rather than going through a tutorial. So that's what I've been doing over the last few weeks. Hope you enjoyed it. These will start appearing on the layout very soon. They're all of them are not quite finished. They're all far too shiny. They all need a coat of matte varnish and various levels of weathering to make them looking nice and realistic. But I've just finished all the major painting and assembly today, so I thought I'd do a video on it. So yeah, in the next few videos you should see these guys popping up on the layout in various locations. I think they're going to really add a sort of 80s feel to the layout, as well with the old liveries from the 80s, as well as the trucks themselves.